start the stream and make sure we're going. Okay.
Yes, it does, yes, it does. Yeah.
All right, it's 5 o'clock. If you guys don't mind, we'll start with the pledge of allegiance to the flag.
Pledge allegiance to the flag of the United States of America and to the republic for which it stands, one nation, under God, indivisible, with liberty and justice for all.
Can I ask you a question before you get started? These recordings, when they go in there, are they labeled so when citizens want to look at it, does it say it has a date?
Yes.
Okay. That's what you're here.
Yep.
All right, so first item on the agenda is our minutes from our last meeting. Do I have a motion to approve those minutes from August 4th?
I make a motion to approve the minutes from August 4th meeting.
Okay, Ryan, can you call a vote, please?
Dan Roy,
Yes.
Mike Stamens,
Yes.
Tony Rainey.
Yes. Next, a new business, new water and sewer service application for 1033 Hathaway Road.
Alright, so this is, for, it said 1033 Pathway Road, it's just to the west of Ravenswood Boulevard, I think the photo's flipped, but it's the south side of Pathway Road, the west of Ravenswood Boulevard there, for the subdivision. They're just building a new home, there's sewer access through the back of the parcel, through that common area, there's an easement, the town asked for an easement when that subdivision went in, and they, have sewer access, they found the sewer tap, and then the water tap is just that 12-inch main running out in the front. Just a standard single-family home, just looking to connect to 100 tons of water and sewer.
Any discussion? No, but, okay, do I have a motion?
I'll make a motion to approve the hookup extension of water and sewer to 1033 Hathaway Road.
Do I have a second? Second. Ryan, call the vote, please.
Mike Stamens,
Yes.
Dan Roy,
Yes.
Tony Rainey.
Yes. Okay, the next item says applications to connect. There's 3 of them.
Yes, so these are we lumped them together, these are the 3 property owners who are involved in the Dunton Road main extension project. They have special contracts, oversighting is the next agenda item, but just to make sure that all our paperwork is in a row and that they have an approved connection from you guys when the construction is done and they're ready to connect. Each of the 3 property owners, the Scroats, the Padawanas, and the Goodells, have filled out an application to connect, that way they're ready when the mains are available for them to finish the project.
Any questions? I have one. Are these, is this from last week when this,
Yep, so it's a twofold,
just want to make sure.
yeah, twofold thing, because there is that cost share agreement, that's the second, or third, I guess, agenda item on your agenda, but, in order to follow our ordinances and have everyone come before the USB to apply to connect, I've just helped them fill out their application, that way, when they're ready to connect, when the project is done, they can go ahead and make that connection, no worries.
And I don't see any of these being marked, request for.
These I sent you guys before I had gotten all the homeowner signatures, so it's a request for a new water and sewer service. Everyone there is either has no utilities or is on an existing septic as well, and they'll discontinue that as part of the project.
And also, I thought there was, I don't know why I thought this, I thought there was 4 homeowners that were
Yes.
concerned about the one homeowner pulling out of the project, so it cost the 3 more.
The homeowner on the east side has already gotten her approval from the utility service board,
Okay,
because she came prior to this whole project being discussed. or was the catalyst really for the whole project to be discussed. So now we're just thinking, getting all our ducks in a row.
So this is step one, and I can ask my other question about the cost sharing next.
Yep.
Okay. So do I have a motion to approve the 3 applications?
Yeah,
Brian, I'm sorry, it's kind of a generic
Yeah.
type on there. Do we need to do this, like, for each one by property owner?
You can make one motion and basically stipulate that you approve the water and sewer service applications for, and then list the 3 addresses
Okay,
in one motion. So just, you make a motion to approve the new water and sewer service application for 15139 Dutton Road, 15137 Dutton Road, and it looks like this says to be determined.
It does not currently have an address for the Department of Land Services yet.
and that's the third one?
Yeah, TBD Dutton
So
Road.
could we just use the owners' names on that one?
Yes.
Okay. So do I have a motion?
I'll have to take a motion of, new water and sewer services for, 1539 Denton Road. That's 1537 Denton Road. And Justin and Allison Blue.
Okay, do I have a second?
I'll say,
Okay, Brian, call the vote, please.
Dan Roy,
Yes.
Mike Stamens.
yes.
Tony Rainey.
Yes. Okay, next item is special contracts for Dutton Road Water Sewer Main Extension and oversizing cost share approval.
Alright, so this is the second part of that agreement, what was discussed at the last meeting. So, each homeowner has their own special contract and cost share agreement with the town. The special contract essentially says that, the homeowners waive any right to be reimbursed for the main extension besides what the town is agreeing for. The cost share, the line to be, installed according to the town's standards and specifications, and then outlines the, cost share agreement for each individual homeowner. And we do have all 4 contracts signed, they weren't at the time we put the package together, but all of them have been signed by the homeowners, agreeing to the cost split, they're just waiting for your guys' signature. And then the second portion of that would be the town's agreement to the cost share, portion, or the upsizing, I suppose is a better word for it. And that is, if you scroll through all the special contracts, it's page 27 of the PDF, the cost share for the sewer oversizing would be $35,100, and the upgrade from a 4-inch water main to a 6-inch water main would be $19,200. It's the same numbers you guys saw last week, or 2 weeks ago, whatever it was.
So can you clarify, of this $44,000, the town is paying how much? Either way, or what are the property owners paying, I guess?
So each special contract outlines the property owner's contribution, of either the water and the sewer main or both. And the homeowners decide amongst themselves how to split out, their portion. Essentially, the homeowners as a collective are paying for a 4-inch water line because that's all they need to serve them. The town is paying for the upsizing to a 6-inch because we'd like to put a fire hydrant at the end of it and have any potential future growth be captured. So similar to how the developer comes in, if they only need X amount of size, that we pay for them to upsize it because we want to get future use out of it, we're paying that upsizing cost. So it would be the cost to upsize the water main from a 4-inch to a 6-inch, which is that $19,000 number, and the cost to upsize and extend the sewer from a 2-inch to a 3-inch.
And that's for us, right?
Yes.
Okay, so then the $35,000, what we're talking about for the homeowners, right?
So,
Something.
each homeowner is paying something separately.
Okay,
The homeowner involved in the sanitary sewer oversizing is paying $31,500, as is illustrated in the breakout. And then, the water main construction cost is not 100% accurate. That $66,200 number that you see is being.
I'm looking at the wrong thing, I'm going through the special contract.
Sheets.
Yes, if you
Keep
keep scrolling, it's pretty
I keep seeing the same numbers, I'm like, what, something doesn't sound right.
Yes.
There we go, thank you.
The cost of the 4-inch water main is being split amongst the homeowners, and they have decided, you know, I'll take 50%, I'll take a third, amongst themselves, and we're just facilitating that in the contract.
I think that's why I was getting confused, because in those contracts, I kept seeing that $1,900 and $7,500 being repeated.
Yes, the 1,900 is, the cost share agreement for the engineering, design, and permitting that came before you guys in May.
Okay.
The town for Ab and Marsh to do the actual work of designing and permitting the line, and that is an equal split amongst the town and the 4 homeowners involved. And then the secondary is everyone has their own specific percentage for that overall cost of the water main or the sewer main.
Okay. So when, are the homeowners expected to reimburse us all at once after it's all completed, or?
The contract, the construction is expected to begin, here in mid-September per the contractor. And the contract outlines when the, cost share amount is due to the town, and I apologize, I should know where it is in the contract, but I do not. Let me find it.
1B.
So underneath that cost share amount,
Yeah, I see it now.
yep. No later than 3 days after property owners are sent notice of the total cost as billed to the town by the contractor. So it'll be after substantial final completion, which should start in mid-September.
Okay. Was there any of the homeowners here on that project that want to speak or say anything?
There are a few.
You were here last week, right? Or 2 weeks ago? Okay, so we need an opportunity,
I
so,
don't think I have anything to add.
and so once we sign off on this, we just have them sign it then?
They actually have already all signed it, so we have signed copies for you guys too.
Perfect.
So if they had not signed it or we had an outstanding party, I would ask for you guys to approve it contingent on getting signatures, but because everyone has signed, we're good to go.
Perfect.
It's just us.
Any other questions?
No.
Okay, do I have a motion to approve the special contract for Dutton Road?
I'll make a motion to approve the special contracts for Dutton Road residents.
Okay, once again, I think we're gonna have to list their names, aren't we? Can do it in one motion, but.
If you wanna go through and do the addresses again,
That probably be a little easier.
I'm not sure where all 4 of them are listed, other than,
So you want to add those addresses to it, Mike?
or you can simply state that you wanna approve this special contracts as presented. That's usually
Okay.
a simpler way of doing those sorts of things, that you wanna approve the 4 special contracts for the Dutton Road Water Sewer Main Extension Project as presented. And that's an easier way of
Thank you.
getting by with it.
I'll say that.
And it's
The
the
special contracts for the Dutton Road, residents as per the agreements are.
I second that.
Okay. Ryan, call for vote.
Mike Stamets,
Yes.
Dan Roy,
Yes.
Tony Rainey.
Yes.
And then I also just asked a separate motion for the cost share amount, just so we have it broken out, the town's responsibility.
And do I have a motion for the Dutton Road Water Sewer cost sharing approval for Dutton Road residents?
That's 35-1.
35-1 and 19,200. 35-1 for sewer, 19 for water.
I'll make a motion to approve the upsizing for the Dutton Road project in the amount of 35,100 and 19,850. 200.
Is it, yeah,
I'll second that.
You said the motion was for upsizing though, just,
Yes.
I thought it was for the cost sharing.
I'm using them interchangeably. We are paying for the upsizing of the line.
All right. Can you call for a vote, please?
Dan Roy,
Yes.
Mike Stamets,
Yes.
Tony Rainey.
Yes. Waste accelerator replacement quote for the water plants.
There's some literature in your packet. There's a quote from American Pump Repair and Service, and then some email correspondence from Darren at the wastewater plant. Basically, the automated pinch valve on the wasting line at the plant has malfunctioned for the second time. 2 years ago, American Pump came in and they put a new circuit board in the valve at about a $5,000 cost. He says that valve is bad again, and there's no guarantee that putting in a new circuit board this time would work to fix the issue. But those are the two options that are being presented. The cost of a brand new is $23,880 for a new piece of equipment out there, or he can have him try and put another $5,000 fix on it that only got us a couple of years the last time he did it. So I think Darren would like to go new, and he's just wanting to get, since this is more than the $5,000 that Hannah is allowed to approve spending on, he wanted this brought in front of you to decide how you wanted to proceed.
Any questions?
I'd say go new,
Yeah, I go along with that.
keep putting money in it.
Oh, yeah.
At some point, it's gonna be antiquated.
Yeah.
Did you guys hear that discussion? Okay, I'm the deaf one, sorry, I have to ask.
So then, he's looking for a motion to approve the quote from American Pump Repair and Service Inc. in the amount of $23,880.
Do I have a motion?
I'll make a motion to approve the, waste actuator, from American Pump for $23,880.
Do I have a second?
I second that.
Brian, you call the vote, please.
Mike Stamets,
Yes.
Dan Roy,
Yes.
Tony Rainey.
Yes. Old business, 249 West Shelf Road private water line
Yes.
discussion.
The property owners here, if you guys have any questions for them, but, they came to your guys' last meeting. We're already in an issue with the private line serving multiple customers, a leak on that line, all of that. We've spoken with the homeowner and spoken with Fox, and I think the goal for the town and the property owner would be to separate from two people on that one private line and become compliant with Hunter Town's standards and specs and ordinances and have their own private line running to their own service. So the ask this evening is for the town to participate in boring the private service line to our new water line, soon to be taken over by the town, that runs on the north side of Shelf Road, they're on the south side. So it run through the road right away and stub up, and allow them to continue a private line through. That line, I think was just activated yesterday. It's not, town's not taking ownership yet, but will eventually. After discussing with the homeowner and looking at it with, Gabe and Tony, the request has slightly shifted to run 2 lines under the road. It can happen in the same borehole, but the reason for that is there's 2 buildings on this property that are separated by a property line. So if the current property owner ever decided to sell that second building, it would need to be on a second service line to avoid a situation like is currently happening with multiple property owners on one line. So I guess your guys' discussion, Gabe and I talked with a few different area excavators for running 1 line, but 2 lines wouldn't be that much more expensive, so we're looking at maybe a not to exceed of $10,000, and then we'll solicit quotes and go with the lowest bidder with the low amount. I'm allowed to do that. We don't need your guys' final approval with that not to exceed amount under $10,000.
Okay. Discussion? I don't have any
I think
questions.
it's a good,
What's that?
I think that's the way to do
Okay.
Yeah, I think it's good too.
Jake, I want to give you the opportunity to read him 2 weeks, so if you want to come up and say anything as well, or you don't have to, I just want to make sure.
No, I think that pretty much covers the asks.
Okay. So, do I have a motion?
A motion to make a quote to not exceed $10,000 for 2 lines. Water lines.
Okay, do I have a,
it. No second.
okay, Brian, you call for vote, please.
Dan Roy,
Yes.
Mike Stamets,
Yes.
Tony Rainey.
Yes. Okay, next reports, the town manager report.
Okay, nothing too crazy, we just met, just a couple things, the Cedar Canyon Septic Relief Project, we are in discussions with an adjacent homeowner about potentially them, partnering with the town to get service to their property, but we're anticipating work on that project to begin in the coming weeks, finishing up before the end of the year. And then the, Shope Road water main and Hand Road water tower, the Boyd water tower, are going very well. The tower is, hopefully they're gonna, I believe they already have the crane body on site, they're gonna mobilize the crane in the next week, pending some engineering paperwork, get started on pedestal work here in the next week or so, and the water main is going well, parts of the line have been activated, and have passed all testing and inspection, and they can probably speak better to me on most of that, but just wanted to provide a brief update on some big projects we've got.
I have nothing, thank you.
Engineering, Eric, you got it?
Yeah, just a quick update. Last week, the water committee, had a meeting, to go back and revisit the water capital plan and next steps. We have a pretty fast schedule for a lot of things, to move forward. We won't get into that tonight, but we'll be prepared to have that conversation with you, at your next meeting in September. So I just want to share with you, we had that meeting, and then we'll get some information into both the council and the utility service board packet, to have a conversation with both groups at the next meeting. Thank you.
Thank you, Derek.
Town attorney, any?
Nothing to report, thanks.
Okay. I'll open the floor up for public comment. Please keep your comments at 3 minutes and state your name and your address.
I didn't think of something, so I don't know if this is the right time to do it. Jake Rhodes, 24, 29 West Shope. Can we put a timeline on that, or do you think, I know we talked about it earlier, but
As far as putting that,
getting it stubbed up, I just don't want it to get pushed to the west side and then run into the same issue again. I mean, what's reasonable, I guess?
Yeah, I guess, we'd have to take ownership of the line first, I don't know where that is.
Once we take ownership of the line, I could probably mitigate and go around and get quoting and pricing for that. I could probably start this week.
Okay.
But until we actually get the line turned over to us, which that's an agreement between Northwest Allen County Schools and us, I don't know when that's formally gonna be turned over for that portion of construction. I have no timeline on that.
so right now it's kind of out of your hands. So
It's out of my hands, but as soon as we have access to it,
But we'll get the quotes done, have that.
yeah,
ready to
and
go,
well,
kind of.
quotes are kind of fickle thing, I mean, they'll only guarantee them for a certain amount of time.
I will this week, with all the other updates I'll send you, I'll communicate with Max on their anticipated timeline to have the line done in ownership. I think our special contract with them says within 30 days of substantial completion, they vacate all rights and it becomes the town's property. So I will talk with them about their construction timeline, see if we can give you a timeline.
Okay.
Yeah, well, we're gonna need that because we're gonna have to establish our water line in connection with that. And we won't be able to start filling water into our line because it's a private line, right?
Cause it's what?
Technically. Our water line, our water line starts for construction for the new tower out on Hand Road.
Well, once the water line in Shove is turned on and usable, you can tap it and connect additional customers at any time. Is that what your question was?
I'm guessing legally, can we make that, can we turn on that connection from the school private line?
No.
To ours?
No. It would need to be turned over to the town. Once it's turned over to the town, then you can.
Then we can start, yeah, we have to do that before we can ever start filling water in it. Technically, legally.
Yeah, so my guess is, end of year, reasonably, assuming Northwest Allen County Schools can get it turned over to the town. But Gabe's right. The town's not able to connect anybody into that line until that line is turned over to,
Gotcha.
So,
Okay, so, yeah.
there's
so
a portion of it that's
question.
out of our hands, but as soon as it is,
Okay,
We'll keep you updated.
Okay.
If you're right.
thank you.
thank you.
No, not seeing anyone else coming up, do, a motion to adjourn.
I'll make a motion.
To adjourn, all in favor, say aye.
Say aye.
Aye.
Right, you're adjourned. There's paperwork for all of you to sign.